Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. Well, you have to sort of ask yourself a question. What would have motivated Diane Feinstein to release all those documents on the CIA's interrogation methods? Well, we know she's rather upset because the head of the CIA, John Brennan, admitted to having spied on the Central Intelligence Committee at the Senate. Now, what do you think they might have found? Well, what do we know about John Brennan? Well, I'm going to attach a link that'll help you understand why he might have gone ahead and done that. John Brennan was president of a company that had all the passport information on all Americans, and that office was broken into, and a number of files were searched. Senator John McCain's file was searched. Barack Hussein Obama's file was searched. And I believe Hillary Clinton's file was searched. But what's interesting is that information contained in those files included everything about that individual. Social security numbers, date of birth, place of birth, and a whole lot more. Now, might that explain why John Brennan ended up being placed into the powerful position that he's in, which is head of the CIA? Might it also explain why John Brennan's inquisitive mind wanted to learn anything and everything that he could about the members in the Senate? Now, J. Douglas Hoover, remember him? He headed up the CIA. He did the exact same thing. He spied on everyone. He spied on absolutely everyone. It looks like John Brennan's a chip off the block of J. Douglas Hoover. It's very obvious to me as to the fact that he needs to go. But what Diane Feinstein did is treasonous. That's really what it is. By releasing all that information, what she's done is she's empowered the enemies of America to recruit all kinds of new radical extremists. There's warnings that have been sent out to expect some kind of radical activity in the United States because of the release of those documents. You know, what's interesting is that this Democratic Party was all trying to convince us that Benghazi happened over a little video. What do you think this is going to do? What do you think this is going to do? Yeah, she should be arrested and mentally evaluated initially. And if she's found to be sane, which I highly doubt, then she needs to be tried for treason against America. Releasing that kind of information is in fact a treasonous act. When you're exposing Americans to unnecessary danger, that's a treasonous act. And having listened to the chosen one, I was going to puke. He said, we did something that violates who we are as a people. Let me say that again. Obama said, we did something that violates who we are as a people. So, waterboarding people to save the lives of others after they slaughtered 3,000 of our people by taking down the Twin Towers, that's okay. But trying to get information from those people to prevent future attacks against the American people, that's violating who we are. Well, the truth is, Mr. President, you're the one that did an awful lot more damage to America and to the entire world. You're the one that sat in the Situation Room with your cronies around you determining who's going to live or die, and then you launched the drones to kill them. You're the one that's killed, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 innocent bystanders, known as collateral damage, when these Hellfire missiles go off. So who the hell are you to talk about we did something that violated who we are as a people? That really has me somewhat perplexed. What also has me somewhat perplexed is how you're allowed to continue spewing the garbage that comes out of your idiotic mouth. Yeah. Diane Feinstein, she needs to be held accountable for what she has done. And again, she needs to be evaluated for her mental competence, as do many senior members of Congress, like Johnny McCain, whose cheese, I think, is slipping off of his cracker. It's unbelievable. This country is being destroyed from within. Obama has learned from Saul Alinsky the way to defeat an enemy is not to attack him from the front, but to bore within and then send your tentacles out to destroy every single part of the country. He started with healthcare, which is 1/6 of our economy. I just don't understand how he's allowed to continue. What really infuriates me is that not a single member of Congress has asked to see the back end, the accounting functions, the reconciliation capability of Obamacare. You know why? They need to ask that question. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. Yeah. It was never intended to work. This whole thing is completely out of control. People are going to die because of what Diane Feinstein released, and she had no reason to release it other than politics. The same day she released her garbage, a lot of Americans, like myself, were focused on the circus that was taking place at Capitol Hill with Jonathan Gruber. And that's all it really was a circus. I told you what I think. So let me know what you think. I'll attach a link that'll let you understand better what John Brennan and his company did. And once again, why I believe he's in the powerful position that he's in. Take a look at the link. Let me know what you think. I told you what I think.